Time is now 22 minutes to 8 o'clock. Let's turn our attention to ULEZ. 6 months today since the ultra-low emission zone was expanded into outer London. Transport bosses insisting it's been effective at taking older polluting vehicles off our roads. Anyone driving into London now has to pay a £12.50 charge if their vehicle doesn't meet certain emission standards. And last week we told you that in the first 3 months of ULEZ, almost 20,000 fines were issued to non-compliant vehicles in Surrey. Here's a view of people in East Molesey on the London border.
So that adds a little bit of extra pressure. Bad start to the day, you got to pay an extra £12.50.
I just know a lot of people who sort of had to change their journey, patterns and habits because of it.
I'm in favour of it, definitely. I think it's good for people. I think it's good for the environment.
Well, Claire Dyer is an anti-ULEZ campaigner in Biggin Hill, where they've stopped using ULEZ cameras from being installed, or stop them being installed. Claire, morning to you. Hello.
Hi, morning. So you have to excuse my voice.
We'll go for it. The line just cut out there, so let's hope it stays strong. How did you stop these cameras actually being installed then?
Well, obviously, if they can't put them on the traffic lights, they have to install an electrical box, which links up to, a lamppost. Then they have to insert a pole, and then they put the camera onto that pole. All we do is stand in the spot on the pavement, which is a public highway, where they want to install that box, and we just stand there, and then they can't work. It's as simple as that, and it's all legal. Right, nothing more, nothing less.
And so you've got no cameras in Biggin Hill, which is like, just in, people might not know where it is. It's right on the Kent-Surrey borders
yes.
there. No cameras at all?
No, not one single camera.
Why are you so opposed to ULEZ then?
Because we live in the countryside, and unfortunately we come under Greater London, obviously as a borough of Bromley, but we are literally the last village, and we're surrounded by countryside farming, and to be honest, the air quality is good, and it's been proven to be good. And actually, there's a lot of data that suggests that the data that's been shown to say that there's a lot of pollution due to cars is not true. So, and it's also causing absolute misery to so many people, and we believe it's based on a lie to push an agenda, essentially.
Tell us about the funeral for ULEZ March that you held a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, we had a demo here in Biggin Hill, which was called Carnival. It was Mexican themed, based on Day of the Dead, and we went with that theme because, as far as we're concerned, currently ULEZ is dead in Biggin Hill, which is how it should be. No one's contesting the original ULEZ charge that went out to the South Circular of London. But what most people are contesting is the fact that it was brought out, just within the M25 and surrounding the outskirts of London. A lot of these places, they are essentially, small villages and towns that don't have the congestion that obviously the City of London actually has. So therefore, we don't have that pollution. The air quality is tested regularly, and our PM10 and our PM2 is very, very low. Our air quality is good, and that has been proven over and over again. So it's not justified.
Look, if it stopped in Bromley, and I used to live in Bromley, it's pretty urban, sort of London, it only starts sort of becoming countryside just outside it, when you get into sort of Farnborough way. If it stopped in Bromley, would you have been quite happy with that?
Probably not, because again, there's been enough scientists going out testing the quality of the air, including Orpington. Orpington sits just on that outskirts as well. And again, the air quality is good.
Interesting talking to you, Claire. Appreciate that. ULEZ, 6 months old today. Want to chip your thoughts in on that? Very much like to hear from you. You can contact me all the usual ways, including email, surreybreakfast@bbc.co.uk.